Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, or perhaps welcome back. I hope you are doing well. My name is Keeper and today we are continuing our playthrough of Two Falls Nishu Takuatshina. I will get more confident saying that name. I may still be saying it wrong, but it is a story where you are playing as a French woman who was shipwrecked on the coast of Canada and an Innu hunter. She's trying to survive. He's trying to figure out what's wrong in the forest. If you want to check out the last part, I will have it linked here, or there will be a playlist, so you can see how we got to here in chapter 1. And now we will continue on. We left off with Jeanne finding Pierre the hunter, or the trapper, who was going to help her get out of her predicament, and with Maikan the hunter kind of figuring out what's going on and trying to solve the issue of the forest. It's really interesting. If you want to check out this game, I will have it linked down below. And if you want to continue to watch this playthrough, make sure you do subscribe here. And now I'm going to stop rambling and we are going to jump into chapter 2. Did I ramble a bit? Maybe I did, but we are going to jump back in and continue to... Oh, it's episode 2, not chapter 2. Okay. Usi Takuatshina Falls Beginnings. I think part of the issue too with, first of all, obviously I don't know the Innu language, which I'm assuming that's what this is. But secondly, with some of the way the words are and Japanese, she's struggling. It was Falls Beginnings. I wonder who we're going to start with. We haven't seen Maikan for a while, so... Coast of the St. Lawrence River, 3 days after discovering the white wolf's remains. Maikan.
Good. These are definitely his tracks. Seems he headed for the bay.
Right.
I'll be back soon, great-grandfather.
I really like that it's got this dot because that is making a huge difference with being able to see and not get sick.
That's too big to be an narwhal corpse. What happened here? Looks like the marks our hunters leave when they drag caribou through snow. But whoever did this was dragging something else.
Yeah, the captain's body. Yeah. The embers are still glowing.
Another campfire.
Puppy prints.
Still a few embers. Thief didn't leave long ago. Didn't leave alone either.
I love how it's only got very distinct footprints. Like, it would be so muddled from them walking around here.
Small to be a wolf. Maybe a coyote. Why would one come this close to a fire?
To get cozy.
These tracks aren't his. Too slender. Different kind of moccasins. A woman, maybe? Maybe they had something to do with what got dragged off the beach.
Would stand to reason.
Wait, is that?
You know, Pierre was so mad that Jeanne made him do this. You know.
A white man's grave. Barely a day old. Did he dig it? Why? Why bury someone now after leaving your brother for the crows?
I mean, in all fairness.
Fur traders. Just like the ones I found back home. Maybe they know something about the thief I'm after. Even if asking is risky, I need help to make sense of this.
In all fairness, it seems like he was being chased by a winter spirit last time, so what am I doing? Doing nothing.
Excuse me, you there. I come in peace.
Oh dear. Oh.
They're trying to kill me.
What are you doing? He's hiding. Well, idiot.
I have to.
Oh, he's an Innu. That's what I said. We want to speak to him.
You can come out. My
Just translating the French
partners will not
as
shoot
best I could.
again.
He speaks Innu?
These men mistook you for a grave robber. If you come out and agree to speak with me, I'll convince them you mean no harm. You have my word.
I mean, I don't think we really have a choice. And I'm a child. Pretty sure he said it's a child.
Thank you for your trust. Now, why don't we give this greeting another try?
Oh. A year ago in spring, my family did trade with a Malicete hunter who had an unusual scar along his shoulder. He told us it was from a white man who attacked with a strange weapon, one that cracked like thunder or a splitting boulder, spewing smoke and splintering wood from a dozen paces away. I struggled to imagine such a thing until today. Now I struggle to imagine how that Malicete hunter survived. A single one of those roaring staves could kill a full-grown caribou quicker than 10 Innu spears. No wonder there was so much blood when I found the white wolf. Interesting. Interesting. I really want to read the history stuff. Maybe I'll read it like after I play through.
Tout ce qui avait de valeur a déjà été pris.
Didn't catch
All
that.
this for a white pelt. Quite the unbelievable journey, Maikan.
Unbelievable. As in, you don't believe me?
I mean, your winter spirit sounds different from the one I've heard of.
Look at his eyebrows.
But
They're
I
quite
can't
impressive.
deny the cold. And I don't know many Innu who come this far just to lie. Still, your name means wolf, and you're after a wolf's pelt? Quite the coincidence.
Okay.
Come with me. Let's see. If your poacher was heading west, he probably plans to sell the fur at Kepe.
He butchered that animal just to line his pockets?
Most likely. Frenchmen pay good money for white pelts like that. Once sold, getting it back will be impossible.
Yep.
No! If even worse happens to the wolf's remains, the spirit will...
Breathe, my gun. His tracks were fresh. He can't be that far.
True.
Give us a moment to finish up and we'll set off together. All right?
Wait, you want me to come with you?
Of course. We're heading west too. And traveling as a group is always safer. What do you say?
No.
I can't. I'm sorry.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Let's continue our talk in private. I won't try to change your mind. But there's something you should know about them. And it could save Innu lives.
Okay.
Huh?
Je pars dire adieu à notre ami. Je reviens bientôt.
I think he said, I'm gonna speak to him about God. I'll be right back, but I'm not 100% sure. Tehon Wastasta is compassionate, wise, and good-humored. He has an honest laugh and a smile that feels familiar to me as a lifelong friend, and yet something about him fills me with unease. I trust his intentions are good, that he does all this for the Wendat's sake, just as he claims. But he wears the white man's clothes and speaks their tongue with such ease, he often feels more like a stranger than the outsiders themselves. Not just a person bridging a gap between cultures, but a person who has been irreparably transformed by the changes said bridging has wrought. I wonder if that's why his eyes always seem to hide such a quiet, lonely sadness. All right, let's catch up. Join him when I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, buddy. I'm here. Oh, what's this?
Is this glass? Wow. It's smooth as polished bone. What a
Interesting.
waste to keep something so disgusting inside something so beautiful.
That's hilarious. I wonder if there's like other stuff here I can look at and be like, oh.
What's this? Almost looks like painted tree bark. But I can't tell if this is supposed to be a person or a spirit.
Is that a card?
Well, best not leave it lying around. Last thing I need is another spirit's grudge.
Wait, that's hilarious. Where he's like, I better keep this so this person doesn't get defiled, and it's just the king on a deck of cards. I love that. Card money. I've met Algonquin people who paint or carve birch bark into fragile works of detailed art. I've never seen something quite like this. The painting doesn't seem made from smoked fruit or clay, and the person they've depicted is wearing some of the most bizarre clothes I've ever seen. But somehow, what's even stranger are those wriggling black symbols scrawled on the backside. Innu who've dealt with white men before tell me the symbols like these are almost like magic, allowing white men to have conversations without speaking a single word. That has to be impossible. The others were probably playing tricks on me to see if I'd get scared.
Hey, regardez ça! Un char!
Qu'est-ce que ça fait là, ça?
What's
Dites-moi
it
pas
mean?
qu'il y avait une garce au gouvernail.
Attendez. Et si le navire transportait pas de la marchandise?
Hey, want something?
I...
Offer the painted bark as a peace offering. There you go. Here, I'm gonna be trusting.
I, thought you might want this?
Morbleu! Est-ce que c'est...
You can take it if you want. Like a token of friendship.
C'est... Je veux dire, nous... Je viens en paix.
I come in
It-
peace.
It means I come in peace. We... grateful for this.
Oh, you're welcome. And thank you.
How's this neat?
That one-sided trade didn't change the distance between us. But it did prove bridges could be built. And I
Interesting.
wanted to believe bridges were enough.
He taught me how to say I come in peace. Oh, we've already read this. In French. When I walked up, he said, rice. I think he said, like, he doesn't come with merchandise. That's kind of weird. Like, it's like I'm not trying to, like, trade with them. Okay, let's go see Tejon. That was a fun little thing. I had issues when I was streaming this, so I keep, like, checking to make sure that it's not frozen. That we're not glitching. So, like, fingers crossed it's going okay so far.
So, what's this something I need to know?
Got your attention, eh?
Eh?
Let me ask you something. Why would you rather travel by yourself than be near their kind?
Because I don't trust them. I despise everything that's ever the things they're capable of. It terrifies me. More trusting.
Those people, their actions make no sense. And that scares me.
Well, once you learn some French and get to know them a little,
I don't want to get to know them.
Reasonable.
What the poacher did to that wolf should never make sense. Not to anyone. And I can't risk trusting people who think it does.
my name, Tejon Wastasta. It means he who stands tall. Always liked that name. Made me believe I could weather anything for my people's sake. But they just call me Tejon.
Why only Tejon? Oh, he appreciates me a little
Do they
more.
have trouble pronouncing your full name?
That's part of the reason, probably. But see, the thing is, other Wendat call me Tejon too nowadays.
Your
Because they
own...
think he's sold out.
Why?
Because I preach my people's values while wearing a white man's skin. Some see that as a dangerous compromise.
Your actions earned you that name.
Then I'm not surprised they call you that.
I'm not surprised at all.
You chose to work with those outsiders.
Things are a little more complicated than that. Us Wendat were once tens of thousands strong, thriving through alliances with other nations. We thought white men should be such allies to help us grow and fight back Haudenosaunee. But their greed caused plagues and famines, destroyed nations and families, brothers and sisters. The ones in black robes did even worse. That's why many Wendat loathe the fact that we still work with them. But we do it to survive.
Bracing change instead of fighting it. I despise relying on them too. Bracing change rather fighting it, huh? Now I'm more trusting.
I get it now. You're not submitting to them. You're adapting to them.
Still a scary compromise for sure.
That's right. Guiding, translating, promoting commerce. It lets me keep avarice in check and fur trades fair, all while preserving Wendat values. Not a perfect solution, obviously, but it lets me stand tall for my people. And I'd rather struggle doing that than suffer doing nothing. It's
Also
easy
reasonable.
to let fear get the better of us when it comes to them. But sometimes protecting our people means learning to understand, not learning to fight. Be sure to remember that once you find this poacher.
Question his idealism. Or wary.
Do those feelings go away once you learn to understand them?
I'm not sure yet, but I don't think uncertainty should stop us from trying.
He's just trying to work in an imperfect world.
That said, there is one exception.
Oh, I think it's the rosary.
A necklace?
The men in black robes I mentioned before. They all wear crosses like these. And I'm not sure they can be understood. Best keep away from anyone bearing that symbol.
But what if this belongs to the fur thief?
Then you'd best take it with you, in case it helps you find it. And you need to be very careful, Maikan. The person you're pursuing may be more dangerous than you realize.
How fun. All right. We learned a lot right there. Yay. 1 week later, somewhere in the heart of Nouvelle France's wilderness.
I learned two things from traveling with Pierre. First is that he wasn't exactly a good man. Second is that it didn't take a good man to be a good teacher.
Okay.
What's the holdup?
I found supper. See? Chanterelle. If only we had butter, we could...
Butter.
Those ain't chanterelles. You see that glow? That means they're toxic. So don't eat them, unless you want to beg God to end the bloodiest runs of your life.
Oh, how did you learn that?
Personal experience.
That's regret on his
Anyway,
face.
Come on, I think there's a good place to set up camp ahead.
I remember like seeing something like, you know how like some mushrooms are fine to eat cooked but not raw, or like other things in the world, and it's like How do we discover that? Well, many people just, oh, that killed John over there. Maybe I'll cook it and see if I survive. Jack-o'-lantern mushrooms. I still can't believe these horrible things look identical to chanterelles. Back when I was very young and my parents were alive, food was scarce, but the woods next to the farm were teeming with mushrooms. When my mother and I went foraging, finding a batch of chanterelles felt more magical than a hoard of jewels. Nothing could compare to the flavor of those golden treasures sautéed in rich butter and seasoned with forest herbs. Sweet as fresh apricots with a light peppery aftertaste, every single bite would melt in my mouth, not to mention put a beaming smile on my mother's tired face. That memory alone will always make chanterelles my favorite food. Am I short compared to him? Like, I feel real short right now. Aw, Capitan. We love him. Oh. Don't know where Capitan went, but we'll go this way. This looks like a camp place.
Yeah, this should do. What do you think, boy? You like this spot? Yeah, of course you do.
What a day.
Who
How
is
much
Capitan?
longer till Quebec?
A long
This
time.
week, a few more weeks, maybe a month.
So long. My feet would hurt so
Pray
much.
to Christ himself and God our Father, who loved us. By your grace, give us eternal encouragement and good hope. Strengthen
Why do you
our...
keep doing that?
Excuse me?
You know how to read, don't you? So why is it you never open that Bible?
I only care about using it for my prayers, even though, like, the first answer is probably the right one, but we're gonna be cryptic. Ooh, my faith grows more
I don't
liberating.
want to read it, Pierre. I just need a substitute for the rosary I lost. And this is all I have.
Oh, bullshit.
He doesn't believe
Girl
me.
like you'd get her knuckles whipped raw just for touching that book back in France. Now you've got a golden opportunity to read it cover to cover, and you don't even care.
Well, maybe I'm a little curious, but it's still sacrilege for women to read this. And no matter how inspiring God's words are, they aren't worth sinning
It's
over.
wild that
Are they?
reading his words
Only one way
is
to find
sinning.
out, ain't there? Anyway, enough dawdling. We ain't done the day yet. I'll hack us some firewood. You get us birch branches for kindling. Should be some over there.
You want me to go alone? I can't. I need you to.
Jesus Christ, Jeanne. Just because we made a deal doesn't make me a goddamn butler. So, either get your shit together and learn to pull your weight, or piss off. I'm making myself clear.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Okay.
Good.
We'll go. Find Burke Barch to help Pierre start a fire. I feel very short. Hi, Capitan. Comment ça va? How you doing, bud?
I can't believe the way Pierre treats me sometimes. And what's with him trying to make me read the Bible? Sure, it's tempting, but
I guess we just follow Capitan. Just read it, John. Just read it.
my feet are killing me. I need a break.
Oh, a convenient
Might
log.
as well finish my prayer.
Puppy. Hi, Capitan. Oh, he's gonna sit down to listen.
I pray to Christ himself and God, our Father who loved us. By your grace, give us.
She wants to.
It really is quiet out here. Maybe I can take one look. Just to make sure he hears me.
We're so looking. Seeking faith is not a sin. Read it. This is a test. We've got to resist it. We're reading it. Ooh, more liberating with my faith. I guess we're sinning technically, but you know, it could be helping Capitan. Anything that will help the dog.
Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. This is a sign. He really is watching over me. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
We opened to the right page.
We better hurry. He'll throw a fit if he finishes before we do.
What? Where you going, Capitan? Oh. Gee. That looks like it's gonna fall on me. Oh, is that a birch? I do like that he's like, oh, there's probably like, does he know this forest so well to know there was gonna be a birch stick here?
You should do the trick.
Or like what? Got a stick. Found a stick on the ground and oh.
Almost!
Guess I won't get my little song.
Come on, boy. Let's head back before he...
What's that sound? Oh god. Do you see the wind? Well.
I'm fine. I just... I'll have to look for another way back.
Oh look, these like little like rocks. I'm gonna run. I don't love this. I don't like the looks of this. I don't like this. I don't like the sounds of this. Okay, can we run? Oh great, it's great.
So cold all of a sudden. Hey! Wait up!
No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Capitan. Oh, that lake's frozen. That pond's frozen. I'm sure. Was it a pond? I don't even know. But it was really cold, so we're gonna run this way.
Can you hear me?
Here, puppy. Wow.
What in the world?
This would be warmer, you would think. Put a fire in there.
Oh god.
What's that sound?
Captain! Is that you? Pierre! Pierre!
Christ, there you are. The hell happened out there?
I don't know. All of a sudden there was this mist and...
Shit, they didn't follow me.
Follow? What
Assuming.
do you mean?
You need to run. Fast and far as you can. Hide somewhere and wait. I'll find
But
you.
what about...
There's no time. Either jump or I push you.
Oh my god, more
Now,
trees are
woman.
going down. Oh yeah, we're going, bud. Don't have to tell me twice. I'm outie. I hope Capitan's with me. Whee! Okay, I can hear him barking. Oh, good, good.
Hey! Wait for me!
Good boy.
Captain!
Lead the way.
Lord, I beg of you. You can't let me die. Oh no!
Oh. Concussion, maybe? Or worse, or worse. Horrible cliffhanger. Horrible cliffhanger. Oh my goodness, that was wild. That is pretty much as far as I got when I was streaming it with all my computer issues. So I'm really excited for the next part because I know a little bit of what happens, but then it's gonna be all brand new for me too. If you are interested in this game and you want to play through it yourself, I will have the Steam store link down below. If you just want to watch me continue this adventure of this beautiful game, and I love that it's narrated. It's I'm definitely enjoying it. Make sure you subscribe here because we will have the next part coming soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.